33399 if you're calling it in, and my white marble will be the first to go. That is last call right there till sellout. Now follow us. I gave you a little tease before we went to break on this little emergency kit right here, but let me tell you, it is small, but this baby is mighty. And to know that you could even have this in your glove compartment, in your vehicle, or just sitting there in your trunk ready to go, your future self is going to thank you. It's a wonderful gift.
It is a wonderful gift.
Again, I keep saying the kids that are going to be going off to college, but just thinking about your kids, if they were stranded on the side of the road.
Oh my gosh.
But that's where this just starts. It only just starts there with jumping your vehicle, okay? Not having to depend on anybody else for help, or really the intimidation factor of trying to jump a car. It scares me.
Terrifying.
So this is like a 5-in-1. So it starts as a jump starter, right? But then it goes further. It's also a power bank. So those road trips, if the power goes out during the summer storms, we've got hurricane season coming, it's a power bank. It also has light modes, 3 light modes, I believe. So different ways, if you're stuck at night, we'll go through all of those light modes. But also, hey, is your tire low? You're nowhere near a gas station, or if you want to just like have it in the garage to pump up the bike tires, it's an air compressor. And then, okay, we went into charger. I think I hit everything, but if I missed anything, I'm gonna let Lori go into everything. But this is your saving grace. We have several colorways to choose from as well. And this price is even better than when we had it.
I know.
That's today's special.
I know.
This is normally $200.
It's a clearance price.
Today,
it's crazy.
$109.99, lowest price we've done. And we put it on 5 Flex because we love it so much. $22 to get this little emergency kit into your arsenal, and you are going to forever be grateful that you have it, and free shipping and handling. So let's get into the technology.
It's amazing. So only 3 pounds, super lightweight, portable, easy to carry. You said it's a true 5-in-1. I think it's 5, maybe 6.
Maybe 6.
And all, I'm gonna talk you through all that in a minute. I love the fact that this is a great global brand. This is Lumore, same as Halo up at our sister network Q, so we love that. Do more with Lumore. I totally stole that from Ty, by the way. Thank you, Ty Mayberry. It is really smart.
Thanks, Ty.
Thanks, Ty. But here's what you can do. So right over here, 2 rapid charge USB ports for your phones, your tablets, your Bluetooth headphones. Maybe you want to plug in your brand new Tech Impressions speaker. You're going to be able to rapid charge all of your devices. So we love that. Big, bright, beautiful, easy to see view screen that shows you exactly how charged your Lumore is. With the dots, sometimes, Rebecca, when you get down to that 1 dot, are you at 25% or are you at 2%?
It's like
I don't know.
Playing, you know, chess with like they're gambling with the gas.
It's a gamble. It's a guess.
Are you gonna go to the gas station?
This is specific. You can see right there we're at 100%. So we love that. You also have right here your way to jumpstart a vehicle. And if you don't mind, can you hand me those jumper cables?
Yeah, these
because they are so small and compact and lightweight and not scary. Dare I say cute? Look at these are cute.
They are. It feels. I already feel like this is going to be simplistic for me.
You can do this because some of them you can't even put your hand around, but these really, really easy. All you do is plug them right in under this little flap right here. They only go in one way. It's so easy.
Oh, you can't mess that up.
I'll talk you through the whole thing in just a minute. Yeah, it just goes right in here. Right over here, you have an actual outlet. So a 3-prong AC outlet built right in. All you do is you tap the feature right next to, tap the button, sorry, right next to the feature that you want to use. At the back, you have an air compressor. So this is your roadside emergency kit. This is your power station that is portable on the go. You have a floodlight. You set it 3 light modes. You have your red solid emergency light, and you have your red flashing SOS light. So if something does happen to your car that Lumore is unable to fix, so if it's something beyond a flat tire or a dead car battery, because this can help you with both of those scenarios, you can put out that SOS light and let people know that you're there if it's dark at night. So I just want to show you, this is one of the demos that I really love because this is what we actually did in our home when the hurricanes came through here in Florida. And like you said, inclement weather happens everywhere. There are natural disasters, there's emergencies. I was able, in a dark house, we had power out for 5 days. I was able to plug a lamp in, carry it from room to room. Yes, there's a built-in flashlight here, but just to show you, if you're in a hot house without air conditioning, this can be a lifesaver. This can power a Dyson fan for like hours and hours and hours. Yeah, that's how powerful the Lumore is.
Wow.
Isn't this amazing?
Just to see in action what it can actually do for you. And I mean, listen, at any time of the year, we're going to be dealing with some sort of potential disaster. There's blizzard season, there's tornado season. So exactly. This to just have in your home, in your garage, ready to go, have in your trunk, because this is going to jump Any car, SUV, truck, right?
Yes, your boats.
Oh, wow.
Your gas-powered golf carts. So anything with a traditional battery, this is gonna be able to jumpstart it. And I think you may have said this, but it'll jumpstart a traditional car 80 times, over 80 times.
Before I have to recharge
Before you recharge your Lumore. Is that amazing?
So even if you were just using it for that, just having that assurance that and not have to deal with the intimidating jumper cables and finding somebody, hopefully wherever you're stranded, to help you.
Right, and did I re-up the roadside? And is it 3 hours? You know,
I've gotten stuck a couple times in the boiling heat, waiting for the roadside assistants to come and help me. They're like, oh yeah, we have it. They have it covered. But then it has to only be a certain number of miles where they'll take your car.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, there's a lot of things that come along with that.
We got rid of our roadside assistants during COVID because we weren't driving. And then we had something happen after that. And then and you're like, oh, I didn't renew it. With this, you can take care of all these problems yourselves. I want to run you through all of the devices this replaces for you. So flashlight, right, built in to your Lumore. Your emergency flashers, yep, those are built in as well, so you don't have to have that separate pack that you're carrying in your glove box. Here's a portable device charger. I swear this thing is as heavy as Lumore, and it just charges maybe your phone one time. With the power you're getting from Lumore, it will charge a traditional cell phone at least 3 times before you have to plug it back in and recharge it. I know these outlets are out here where they do one thing only, big, clunky, doesn't do anything else. You'd have to lug that around. Your air compressor. I know this is a portable one, but you got to plug it in. You have to have power for it.
Do they still make these?
Yeah, right? It's funny. I saw that and said the same thing.
I was like, do we still make these in vehicles? Because this is like now antiquated.
I know, right? And then I know you work out. So try this. This is the jump starter that a lot of people are using now.
Just like a jump starter. Oh.
Girl.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Look, you did better than most people. You got it up off the table. The rest of us have all been really struggling. Well, and then try this. Try the handles. Try this one right here.
Wait. Ooh.
That's hard, right?
Yeah.
You're really strong. She got it off there really easily.
No, but I'm like, I gotta work on my grip strength.
What would you rather use?
Well, first of all,
those or these?
Oh.
So much better.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm gonna show you how to jumpstart because I had an irrational fear around it.
Me too.
If you use some of these other devices or if you are relying on the kindness of strangers, you gotta make sure they can pull their car right up to yours. Right. And if you do those other styles of jumper cables wrong, there could be sparks. There could be fire. It could be dangerous if you do it wrong. With Lumore, there's no sparks, no fire, no fear. You never worry. So open the flap right here. Here are those spark-free jumper cables that are easy to use and adorable. By the way, they only go in one way. Of course, I did it the wrong way first.
Well, I love that because you can't mess it up.
Yep, cannot make a mistake. Pop it in that way. And then all you're gonna do is, this was the hardest part for me. I had to Google how to open my hood because I wasn't sure.
You know, I would have done that too.
Yeah, wasn't sure.
So I would let my husband do that, but now we can be independent.
That's right. Once I figured that out, like everything else was smooth sailing. So on your battery, you will very likely have colored caps. One is red and one is black. If you do not, just know plus is red, negative is black, and it's labeled right on your battery. You can see it. There's plus and minus. So I'm going to take red to the plus and just clip it. Look how easy this is, even for my hands, not having to get it around those really, really difficult jumper cables. So it's doing that. Now, let's look right here. If we did it wrong, there would be a red blinking light saying, you know what, you just did it wrong. Don't worry, there's no sparks or anything.
That is so nice.
It's very intuitive. And then look, it's showing me right now a diagnostic of how many volts my battery is. Because I've been doing this with Lumore for a while, I know anything lower than 12 volts, that's a dead car battery. So I'm diagnosing right now at only
you'd have to completely replace that car battery is what you're saying.
Pretty much. Well, we're gonna start it up. So look at this, 2.5 volts. That is a dead car battery. So in that moment, you can hook this up and go, oh, that is what it is.
Right.
Tap the button right here next to the feature that you want to use. You see it's blinking. Blinking means thinking. It's processing through a series of safety checks. When it goes solid green and clicks, look what happened. I'm over 12 volts on this screen. So that simply means I can jump in my car and start it. Wow. It has instantly delivered the power that you need to be able to take off and get your car going again. All you do, let your car run for a couple seconds, come back out. All you're gonna do is tap that button to turn this off and take these off. pop this back in your car, and you're good to go.
No waiting hours for a roadside assistance that you probably are paying annually for or monthly for that maybe you don't even use that much. And let me tell you, it's happened to us twice. My husband got stuck with the kids on the side of the road on a highway, which was terrifying.
Nightmare.
And it took hours. Then only a couple months back, and it was like 10 in the morning on the way to the studios. I had to call in and say, I need you to find a host to fill in for me because I'm stuck on the side of the road. And they're telling me it's going to be 3 hours before somebody gets here. Come to find out, it just was my battery that needed to be jumped.
Oh, see?
That was it. And I was like, you're kidding me, okay? So the cost of all of that and just the time wasted.
Right.
This is the lowest price we've ever done. And many of you are loving it. They're realizing that this is a great investment because the price is so fabulous. We had it as a Today Special. You loved it, but we just dropped it even lower with our final quantities. We have a couple colorways for you. And Jen, give me an update because I know we're starting to get low on certain colors. So the black Geo is my most limited. I have 190 left. That is it. Once it's gone, it is sold out. Ooh. And a little over 1,000 in that silver chrome. Whenever we get in that 1,000 category, and that's it. What's great about this is this. You have $22 on a flex payment because we did extra flex on this. Free shipping and handling. You get it home. You can pay it off 5 months interest-free and lock in that low, low price, the lowest we've ever done. This is a brand that to be trusted. It's that saving grace in an emergency. And it goes so far beyond just jump starting your car. For this price, I would buy it just for jumping my car.
Sure.
But it's so much more than that. In the emergency situations, when you need to charge something up, you give us several options with recharging our phones. Even something that would require an actual outlet, you get that.
Yeah, you can charge 3 things simultaneously.
At the same time.
I'm gonna show you that in just a second. Here's your carrying pouch. So this is where you store your Lumore and all of your accessories. This is giving you the 3-step process to jump starting your car, 3-step process to airing up your tires. If your car tires are low and they're throwing that warning, which makes you really nervous, you know, on your dashboard, all you do is you open up the door of the driver's side and it's gonna be posted what the PSIs are supposed to be.
Okay.
You're simply gonna dial in with the plus and minus keys right here, those PSIs. You're gonna tap the air button and then you can sit in the car and this is gonna air it to exactly where it needs to be. So it's really, really convenient. We're including this attachment hose. So this hose is gonna give you a little bit of length. I'm gonna go ahead and set this down because I'm gonna air up this ball. All you do is you tap the air button twice. It is gonna air this up for you exactly where you need it. So this is pool toys. This is gonna be your, this is gonna be your air mattress. This is gonna be your bike tires. This is the sports balls. So we went from super flat now to ready to play. So this is so much fun. And you could do it anywhere. It's only 3 pounds. Here living in Florida, our bike tires are always flat. So I have to air up the tires before we leave the house in the garage. And then I bring this with me in the basket of my bike because when we get to the park, my son plays with his friends for a while. I have to air him up again to get home.
Get out.
So you bring this with you, nothing to plug it in. You don't have to save up quarters.
It's like the emergency kit all the time. It's not like just in case of emergency. Like you literally could be using it. And I love it. The power goes out in your house.
TV.
Even the TV.
We're gonna power your TV. So maybe tailgating or power is out, like you said. What about your computer? It's hard to find a portable way to be able to recharge your computer. There's an outlet. So we're showing you right here 3 things simultaneously. We're plugging in. I think the TV is plugged into this. We're also showing you a Wi-Fi hotspot that needed to be recharged and a kid's toy. But it could be your beauty tools in the bathroom. It could be, of course, your phones, your tablets. It could be running a fan. Look at this little portable fan. This is one of the ones that I used during our power outage so we didn't melt in our house with no power. Charging your cameras, your earbuds, your headphones, your speakers, anything that you have in your life, you're gonna be able to either power or charge with your Lumore. This thing is so powerful, it really does it all.
$22 to get home, free shipping and handling, 30 days to try this out.
So
I keep saying it, your future self will thank you because when you end up on the side of the road and your battery's dead because somebody left the light on.
Right.
But